This pizza's bringing me back to my days in New York. Broadway, the Garden, that New York street corner pizza. The slices were so big you have to fold them. And they were dripping with cheese and the sauce and the thing.
Steve, you're only 15. You've never left Wisconsin.
But the cheese and the folding and...
No.
The big New Yorker pizza from Pizza Hut. This is what pizza's supposed to be. 16 inches of big foldable New York pizza for a very un-New York price.
You need help.
Pizza Hut, the best pizzas under one roof.
Get ready to test your kart racing skills with Crash Bandicoot. Fight an ape army to save the human race. Adventure along with a young military cadet. Grind asphalt as Tony Hawk or blaze down a mountain on your fat snowboard. And don't stop there. Head back to Pizza Hut and buy another stuffed crust pizza. You'll get another demo disc.
Head to Pizza Hut, buy more pizza. So in the previous one, I played a little bit of the original Tony Hawk's Pro Skate, or I showed footage of the original Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, and then played some of the new demo. And this time around, I wanted to go into a little bit of that old demo that I had talked about. I actually got a hold of one. This is obviously not the one that I had way back when. That one actually was not mine. I really don't remember whose it was, but, they left it for us to play, and it, ended up in a box somewhere. Who knows? It might still exist. But I found this one on eBay for $10, so I figured I would get it. It was actually still sealed. I had to open it up. Disc is not a winner. I wanted to do a straightforward comparison between the original demo and the original game, and then the new demo and the new game, because there were some observations I made in the new Tony Hawk demo that I wanted to see if actually held true. So we'll go ahead and get into it and see what it's all about. Now, if you want to see some gameplay of the rest of the games in this demo, get subscribed, because I will be doing a follow-up where I just kind of play through all of the demo games. I mean, I have it, so might as well check it out. But enough of that for now. Let's go ahead and get into the original Tony Hawk's Pro Skater demo. Okay, this is pretty much how the original game looked, so this only came out a few months before the full release, so it's not surprising that it's very similar. They just kind of take out a few options. You can play 2 players. Trick tips. I'm going to turn off trick tips. Okay. And now we shall delve into what was my first experience, and many people's first experience, with the original Tony Hawk Pro Skater. And there's a lot of stuff that it shows is like, hey, this is what you're going to get, but they lock it out. High score, 40,000 is what the high score of the game is. Okay, and of course I played the original Tony Hawk a decent amount, so the controls should be pretty familiar. And of course no music, so... Oh! Damn it. Alright, well, immediately I noticed a difference. Look at how fast I'm going. Oof. Yeah, this is, okay, so, and of course I can't pan around, but there are no there are no objectives. The boxes are there, but that's an environmental thing, so they're there regardless. There was that bonus point thing. But that is it. So yeah, this is... Yeah, so it's pretty bare bones, much like the Tony Hawk 1 and 2 demo. Eesh. But, and this is a big but, my stats are much better. These are not base stats. Okay. So yeah, this is... See, now they knew they didn't have to do that with the remake, because if you're playing the demo, you bought it anyway. So they didn't have to entice you. That was more just a treat for those that bought it for the sake of nostalgia. But this one is actually trying to sell you on the game. This is Pizza Hut and Activision. Activision? Was that it? Yeah, I actually... What was the partnership? I guess it was just Sony. So this is a partnership with Sony and Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut wanted more people to buy pizza, and Sony wanted people to buy more games. So they were like, hey, when you get people to buy your pizza, show them our game, and vice versa. However that works. Cross-promotion. But yeah, so the whole goal was to get you to want to play this game more. So it makes sense that they would give you, I don't know if this is max stats, but I mean, this is definitely higher than base stats. I mean, look at the amount of error I'm getting. I would not be able to get over the pipe on the original. But, yeah, so clearly they gave you a little boost in order to make it more enjoyable, make you be able to do all the things. Very forgiving too. Oof, that Madonna's still not forgiving though. Yeah, look at the amount of error I'm getting. Okay. Anyway, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to just do one more solid run, try to get as high score as I can, and then I'll do the same with the other three. From there, I want to do a side-by-side comparison to see just how high the character stats actually are. I mean, I can't get specific numbers, obviously, but just to see how much error I'm getting, how much more distance I'm getting, and stuff like that. So I'll do a couple runs to see just how much it differs from demo to release. Okay. Can't have music. Oh, man. I'm definitely doing much better than I was on the other demos, or on the other versions, but still not doing great. Yeah, I am definitely not utilizing my time properly. Damn it. I like that. I got it first try, and I haven't been able to get it since. I'll take it. Oh. Okay, I'm going to try one more time on this side, and then we'll just do some half-pipe stuff. Damn it. Okay, we'll just go for the half-pipe. Oof. Damn it. Even with all the extra air. You know, when I come back to this, I'm sure I'll do a little bit better because I'm actually warmed up. Okay, one thing I can say is 20,000 was a decent score when this demo came out. Anything under 100,000 after that was borderline disappointing. But, okay. So now for the side-by-side comparisons. Okay, so I played a little bit of each version. First things first, the demo of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 was not available, apparently, and I feel like this is pretty common. They locked it out once the full game came out, which makes sense. There's no need for the demo when you have the full game anyway. Another reason to miss the days of the disc format. But anyway, so what I have gathered is that the original game is indeed faster. It plays a lot faster in the demo, but it's basically that speed in the full game as well. If there was a difference, it was minimal, and in some spots you can kind of notice it a little bit. Here you can see in the side-by-side comparison from the demo to the original that it is basically the same. There are slight differences, which, you know, could vary just in the way the character was played, hard to say. But as you can see, the difference is very noticeable between those and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. And I have another example here of me. I basically did a couple of laps to show the speed difference. And what I realized it is not so much that the original games, the characters were faster, but that the gradient is much larger, meaning you start at much lower stats. And I'll have to revisit this. Stay tuned. I'll probably come back to this once I get the character up to max stats, and then I'll do another comparison then, and we'll see. But it looks like you just start at much lower stats because you have a lot larger of a range of stats to increase. So it would make sense that you start at much lower because you want the max stats to be the same for, you know, game stability issues. They want the game to play the same as it did the original, so you don't want to be able to go faster, higher, or further than you did in the original. You want to be able to go the same. So they started out much lower, so they still have that large amount of leveling without having to increase or decrease the overall stats and abilities. So that it seems to be that is the case. Like I said, once I get my Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 character up to max stats, I'll do another comparison and see if that holds true. But for now, that's what I have observed to be the case on these. Besides that, from what I can tell, otherwise the demo was pretty much the same. It definitely kept in the spirit of the original, and it seemed to be laid out and presented in a very similar way. The original just had the one song. The new one had 4 songs, but I believe there was just that much of an increase in music all around anyway. Still had the same environmental things. Like I said, but overall, yeah, it was a pretty solid reimagining of the original demo. And my only gripes with it seem to be just inherent with it being a modernized game, that they want to give you room to grow, so they have to start you lower instead of making the growth point higher. Which I'm okay with that, because once I get to the high enough level that I'm able to do all the things I did before, then we are golden. But that's going to do it for now. I thank you guys for tuning into this little revisitation of the demo, and like I said, get subscribed and stay tuned. I will be doing the rest of the games on this demo, since I have it and might as well. And of course, when I'm able to, I will revisit the stats just to see if they are indeed as I had gathered. But for the rest of this, I'll leave you with a bit of Tony Hawk Pro Skater demo content. And on this gameplay, there will be a little bit different music, but it's music that I have permission to use, so I'm going to throw that on there. So I hope you enjoy it. And until next time, I will see you next time.
Thank you.